Alright, what is that mechanism completed? Build trap lever. Okay, I want to see if we had two before I did this. Add new task. Link to a bridge. Link to that bridge. Use a regular niece mechanism. That door's about as heavy as I am. 235G. Yeah, what is dwarven? An item's weight is determined by multiplying its volume by density. For example, iron bars, 200 weigh, 1057. But what does that symbol mean? Items also have bolts, not depending on the material, determine the clutter. What is that comparison to real world weight though? What is that R train? I don't know what that weight is. Weight in R equals density times volume. Workshop clutter, blah, 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 blah. I don't know what that translates to. All right, hold on. Let's go with something we know, right? Like, this is something that has a very simple weight that can be backpack. Plant? Look at a plant. What's a plant's weight? I don't know. Did not click plant. There's more than one plant. What is this on the? It's volume. But it's not volume times density. That's just what its volume is. I don't know what that symbol translates to. Maybe it's pounds. Interrupted by a buzzard. Is this a wild buzzard? Yeah, there's just a buzzard in the base. Alright, it's dead now. How/why was a wild buzzard able to get all the way into the base and nobody seemed to care? No construction. So yeah, I didn't think about that. An archer could just shoot this stupid bird. What if I pulled him back one diagonally? Like, instead of sticking him there, I stuck him there. I'd still be able to see down, I suppose. I've never seen someone shoot through one of those. That's new to me. I've never seen someone shoot through a floor grate. Eldritch. Praying to Rao. Other gentlemen playing to a Moog. No one's praying to the statue of the elf eating the goblin in the middle of the bed. I don't understand. It's good, wholesome fun for the entire family. Oh, also, that's right. We got all this stuff from the merchants, if you recall. So, we now have 9 written objects. 2 boxes and bags, 2 writing materials. Now our library works. Good enough for me. Our library works. Souvenir pounds. I wish Nemoria didn't get abandoned. Seems 1, yeah, gamma, I don't know what that is 1 kilogram. Do you have a source for this? So the door is twice my weight or less than twice. 1 times gamma. Like I believe you. I want, if someone asks me later, I want to be able to reference whatever the source was. Is that what an iron door looks like? What an iron door? Weight, or sometimes more correctly termed mass, is an iron property is measured in the unit and also sometimes known as Urus, or more commonly as, whoa, the hell just happened? What? 40 messages were deleted by an... What? Why? Oh my god, you fucking... Who did that? Is that Nightbot? It just says by a moderator. Mountain Home did it. Mountain Home. Mountain Home just deleted so many messages from him, I don't know how to, like, click his name to bring him back. I'm sorry. How do I untime out someone manually? There we go. Unfortunately, I got rid of every damn message, so I don't know what they are now. Oh wait, no, here we go. Also, some more normally or more commonly as the kilogram. It's equivalent real life unit. Okay, so 1 R is a kilogram, so that's 0.2. That's only 235 grams. Seems low. Oh, wait, no, 235 kilograms.
You can't do that. I'm going to turn you into prostitutes.
What's going on? Cronus. I know we were doing this clearly before, but they're freaking out over nothing. This is stupid. There we go. Let them resort themselves back out after that. It's fucking asinine. 235 kilogram door. Sounds realistic for a metal door. I was about to say, 235 grams sounds low. After reading it. Have we hooked up that lever? We have. We'll be able to pull the lever and clear the thing. This gets me. Why did I never set up a quantum for this? I feel like if I had bothered to set up a quantum, we would have been good. Build, construction, track stuff that dumps south. You need a shale block. We can get a quantum and clear up all of our refuse pile. We won't have to deal with half it. At least we got, on the positive from all of them dying, we now have a library with things for people to read and do stuff. That should make people happy. I'm gonna do this as you are the garbage dump. Good. DVD. Dump the items in the corpse pile. Go. Refuse will sort itself out here in a second. Once I build that phantom printer. Oh wait, what? I did this before. Why are what the hell's going on? I can't tell where the thing is. This is the middle. Why do they have a track stop off to the left side before? Right, hauling. Yeah, no, I didn't have anything for this. Okay, the new route. This route is called refuse. New route has a stop here. This stop removes everything. This stop has a stockpile link to that one, and it takes refuse. As a vehicle of that minecart. What is? Get rid of this little. I don't know what that is. Little. Looks like I tried to do this before, then forgot what I was doing. That's good. I love it when I forget what I'm doing. Nothing makes me happier than to make a screw up because I forgot what I was doing. I always learn something new. For years, I've never got the dump to work. I didn't realize if I put it on the edge, they would throw it in. Oh, yeah. It's the same thing on a lot of them. What it is, you have to like actually look at the numbers. Even though there's 2 squares here, the garbage dump is 1. If you put it on just by itself, they'll throw it on the ground. But if there's a hole there, they'll say, I'm on the garbage dump, I throw it over there. Then they'll actually throw it down and you squish it with the bridge and that gets rid of it. Same thing with fishing, for instance. You can have 1 thing of water and 8 squares around it. They'll count it as 8 fishing spots, not 1, even though they're all fishing into the same one. Use the quantum into a channeled hole many Z levels deep. Works, it works. Of course, the problem is, I did this wrong. They do it backward. Namely, these morons throw to the left. You'll notice they've been throwing them outside the hole the entire time. They don't focus on the way you want them to. So now that it's up there, they'll be throwing it to the left. I think they got angry because I moved the dump on them. Build construction. I'm going to need then is a floor over this door, floor over all of this to make this easier. Also, what I could do is I could just have the door open, put the dump on the ground, and they could just walk in and throw it on the ground. I like the option of throwing it in. I have no clue what that man did with that elephant corpse. No clue. Undump everything, redump everything. Undump these bolts. If we can't re-get them to understand. There we go, the idlers went down. Then they went back up. Do they understand what I'm now doing? Please tell me I haven't spazzed them out or something. Tell me they understand what I'm telling them to do. I look like a moron if they... Oh, I got rid of the dump command. When did I get rid of the dump command? Now do they understand what I'm telling them to do? Idlers went down to 2-3. People are running. Okay. Like the function of an actual cesspit? Oh, fuck. Alpacas and shit are starving. That is because they came in with a new group that I haven't actually gone through. And or some of them are from the merchant. So we'll bring them all in and then we'll just kill them later. Please tell me someone's going to start dumping things. Because when they look at corpses, they get sad. There we go. Now they're throwing them in correct. I just don't like to have dwarves go into the place where the drawbridge is supposed to be squishing. I don't want to risk a dwarf being in there and dying. So this, like I said, I could have just had a dump down below, particularly because I have the door, and just say, hey, do this. But I don't like it when the dwarves go in there. Particularly now, because what I can do is make this door not pet passable and forbidden. Make sure no one path finds in there when I don't want them to. This will free up the corpse pit, so any corpses down below get brought back up to the corpse pit or the corpse pile. I can order that to be dumped. Once they're all dumped, I wish actually, is there a way to just say auto dump? Melt and trade, but not auto dump. That's annoying. Go inventory. That is not a good way to do auto dump. This is there. You put poop in them. I want to put poop. They're doing that. Back to the wall. Build construction wall, and then we'll go back to the bedrooms that I've been ignoring for. Back down below. Ooh. These have not gotten placed yet. Tell me they exist. Build cabinet. You have 35 gold cabinet. What is the issue here? Oh, those, I set those all down as beds. Alright, you win this one. You win this one, gang. I'm the one that looks like an idiot. Build cabinet. Planning mode. Material filter. Metal. Metal. gold, shift enter. 35 of these. 1, 2, 8, 9, 12. Cancel that last. This right side now needs to get dug out. I never did this. So, do this all the way down. Do this all the way over. Then just cancel out the rows in the middle. I have to remember, because I kept screwing this up before, that it's the one right above the stairs is from where we're canceling this out from. Not between the stairs. Here, not from up. There we go. Let those get dug out and we can start doing those. Until then, the artists can start smoothing whenever they get the chance. Wait, do dwarves poop in this game? Those dwarves getting some luxury rooms. Yeah. Yeah, they are. Yeah, but what is this? Vein of what? Oh, just Spispertine. I mean, I have gold. If there's natural gold in the map, there's no reason, as far as I'm aware, to not be using that to my advantage. I'm trying to make, like, really sweet rockin' rooms. Is this gold or Spispertine? It's limonite. The gold is down below. Gold was down in these veins. Wait. Is it because of the mica or was it because of the granite? What could gold be in? The gold could be in granite and I have a chance. Higher level. What are you? Are you? Yeah, you're native gold. There's gold down. Yeah, there was gold up here and this is just granite. Gold can be in granite. So up here when I was digging out the rooms and I thought maybe I'd done wrong because I dug it into the granite. I wasn't wrong. Gold can be in it. Unless it just so happens to constantly... Every time I see gold, I see mica nearby. Is it because of the mica and it just veins out? Some of these I would love to do. Like if I could breach this into here and just dig down here a bit. What is this? Is this just a... Is this the dangerous one? Yeah, this is just a fully dangerous one. Alright, thought then. What if I go from up and dig down? Careful. There. Let's have to be very careful about our gold gathering capability. We'll use this to go down here and we'll start scooting around in these areas to grab what gold we can. DVD, and then we just redump this new pile. Build up. Don't touch because it's spring. Hands up, everybody. Hands up because it's spring. Seriously though, don't touch the game while it's saving. It actually, besides using stairs into a room, saving you on a lot of space, because you can get 2 squares to, 2 rooms to 1 horizontal movement. Because instead of having to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with 4 in the middle or whatever, you're only going 1 and that gets you 2 rooms. You know, the next one, 2 rooms. You can also cover those with floor hatches, which will increase the worth of the room. Whereas normally, no matter how we try to do, doors normally exclude the room. With this expansion system, as you set it as internal, in which case you can be slightly sketchy about how you do the door. With these, you can just expand as big as you want. You'll never expand outwards, and you can get a floor hatch if you want some extra worth. But I mean, fuck it. Just building gold. Gold friggin'. God, there's a lot of beds now. Gold friggin' cabinets will get you some worth. And then if you do it in stone, of course, you just double back and engrave, and the bigger the room is, the more engravings you get, the more engravings you get, the bigger the worth of the room, the bigger the worth of the room, the happier the dwarf. The idea is I'm going to move plenty of people out of that other bedroom down below. I'm copying this for sure now. Yeah, no. Admittedly, you don't necessarily need to do it the way I've done it. This is still not the most compact. You only really need 3 squares for all the requirements of a room could have. A bed, a cabinet, and a chest. You could do that in this manner. If you wanted to make it compact. But how do you get the stairs in that way? If you're doing vertical and compact, the smallest room you need is a 2x2. You could have an upstairs, do that, and because of how compact it is, you do it downstairs, and you do that. And you can have the bare minimum of a room and the way into it. And because of how small they are, it works real well for going down a hallway. Now, the only problem is the hall that would connect to this is, because of where the stairs are, is essentially only a 1-wide hallway that branches out, unless you have it as a 3-wide, because you have up-downs. But if you make them point inwards to the hall, such as if you did this, you do the stairs on the outside, then what is happening down below is you would have an up-down, a hall, and then an up-down. You could also do that. And then that allows you to have a wide enough hall for the dwarves to be going through. But again, you could do this way and then just have the stairs in the hall itself. Like so. It's just less throughput, because that means somebody's going to constantly be bopping in and out of the stairwells. But ultimately, that doesn't matter, because each individual one, you're not likely to have 2 people going up and down at the same time, only people that belong to those rooms. Yeah, no, this is just because I wanted to make it nice, because I was trying to make sure everyone was happy. Alright, so we made gold cabinets earlier, but we ran out of gold. Where was I digging? I don't remember particularly where I was digging. I'm gonna set this as the new F5 short. Cut F5 being renamed to gold, and that will zoom. His problem is my magma smelters are. There's some of them like iron bars, some are like iron bars. What does it mean when they have parentheses? Whatever. What do I actually have to manually order? 3 tetrahedrite, 2 limonite. Because the auto command's not going to grab. 2 limonite, 3 tetrahedrite. How much bismuthnite? Bismuthnite? 2 bismuthnite. 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 Do all those. And then steel. Not doing right. Why am I not doing? There we go. What am I missing for steel? Is it the carbon? They make pig iron. I don't have the carbon. Pig iron. My pig iron. Oh, it's right above it. And again, you're just because I don't need the coal. I mean, I do, but okay, I don't need it for the fuel. That's what I'm missing, the flux stone. Didn't I see a... Well, how do I not have flux stone? I very specifically saw flux stone at some point, didn't I? There we go. Oh, I just haven't mined into the flux stone. I mean, I have, technically, but 8. Where was that? Oh, they're still doing the bedroom. Alright, they have smoothed. Time to engrave. Now this right here has got to be the single dumbest thing to do if you don't like getting attacked. Because this is going to make the worth of the base skyrocket. I made sure all the artists are legendary plus, and now they're all going to grave nothing but square after square of master. If we weren't getting attacked before, we're definitely going to get attacked now. Twitch has been buffering and skipping all day. Oh no! Oh no! But I'm wondering though. So here's the thing. I don't know. I could, but I could not. Next month, is it next month? They'll unlock that extra slot if you had enough subs. And either I think I have enough for all 5 of the emote slots to be unlocked. But if I don't, I would have been just like 1 under. So we may have that, because right now I still actually have 2 emotes that I couldn't unlock for the lower tier. And I think I made the locked ones be the king and the... If I can get that extra emote slot unlocked, then I'll have the sleep emote for lurkers and stuff also go down to the cheap tier. And I'll lower king down to the $9.99, and the $24.99 just won't have any. I don't even know why they had that tier. I don't really think many people would ever sub at that tier. Bonkers. Native gold. Native gold, you say? Oh, so there's gold here too. In which case, might as well get the gold now. Dig. Make sure to switch from auto mining ores gems. Now the problem with doing the auto mine is that the babysit. If they look like they're about to run into a wall, which here it doesn't look like, then I got to make sure to cancel it. There's gold there. I don't want them to actually hit that wall. I could try to do it as a crazy like mining burrow, but then that's more work than it's worth. In World, I have the oh shit get in the base area. And it's kind of what I have right now is an oh shit get in the base area. And what are you? Are you iron? Tetrahedron. Silver. Silver and gold. Silver and gold. Oh, no, I did that one wrong. Wait, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. That is gold. I just need a miner to come back. I need you to come back now because I'm not babysitting this. Or I'm going to have to if you're doing it. What is going on? Someone get back here. I don't know if it's active when it's the green one. I don't know. Is it? No, it's not active. Oh, that reminds me. Back up top, the refuse pile. Oh, it did get sorted. Good. All right, what is still here causing issue? Arrows and bolts. Why are arrows and bolts causing problems? I thought I had an area for them. Did we not have an... It was not quantumed at the same time either. Build, construction, backstop, I'm a moron. Jump to the cell. And I want to build you out of Inca wood logs. Because again, I gotta figure that out. Build, well, not build, stockpile of ammo. Oh. Put you here and make sure it doesn't allow any bins. Because bins are crappy. Pulling new route called ammo. Ammo. It stopped there. That stop has a stockpile link to there, and that takes ammo. Able ammo, I really don't care what it takes. And then this just needs a vehicle that I don't have. Mine, art, make you out of... You know what? 5 minecarts. I'm going to be doing this a bit more in the future anyway. Matter of fact, I need one right here for this. This was the weapons pile, right? Build, construction, crack, stomp, dumps of health. Anything else that's cheap I can get rid of? That. Pulling. New route called weapons, stomp. Stockpile link and the stockpile link. That also does. Quantums, well, so here's the thing. Dragons breed in this game, can you steal dragon eggs? Blood Angel Veronis, dragons do breed. You can get a breeding pair of dragons. However, they do not have a child flag. So you cannot breed domesticated dragons. If you breed a dragon, you're gonna have a wild baby dragon. However, cave dragons do. So you could breed proper domesticated cave dragons. They don't breathe fire, I don't think, but they are immune to it. Now the deployment has arrived. Are quantums a glitch? Depends on your definition of glitch. A glitch would be an error in programming. Quantums aren't an error in programming so much as they are a hole between the rules. A quantum is a generic term for 3 or 4 different holes in a rule, one of which actually I think is a glitch. The one I'm doing, because for the longest time in my streams, I actually try to avoid anything remotely close to a glitch. But it's very constraining to have a long-term base without using them. Particular quantum I am doing is just between the fact of they put it in the minecart, and the minecart dumps it onto a stockpile. The stockpile says I'm allowed to have these items in me. The error, so to speak, not the programming like failing to do something, is that each open square of a stockpile asks for 1 item, but there's nothing against a stockpile having more than 1 in it. That is the particular one I'm using. Because there are actually even simpler ways of doing a quantum. I'm just not doing those. And technically, like, the simplest one you could do is just doing a dump. Using the dump and constantly undump it, you could have 1 quantum for everything. Well, I have technically a quantum stockpile here for this dump. I'm not using that. That's just because they happen to dump it there and then I squish it. So while that there for that is a quantum as well, that is not being used in its quantum form, so to speak. So there is one there. That one is kind of half of a glitch. Because if it's just dump just isn't done real well. The idea that you can just quickly undump something, that one's kind of cheap. Quantums are more just unintended. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They are like I said, depends on your definition. Hold on. We're willing to ask you to capture tree fells. Yeah, sure. Sure. I'll be happy with the elves for right now. I won't cut with more than 131 in the next year. Yeah, I can do that. I'm fine with this. Meanwhile, what I did in Risk of Rain, that's not unintended programming. That was full-blown, like, a glitch hack. Not gonna cover that one up, but I mean, I sacrificed the jellyfish. I think that's worth it. This is everything we're supposedly trading. Please tell me none of this is wood. What is all of this? Like, I like how they're putting in their clothing and shit. I don't know where this clothing came from. It's all used. That's good. The rope. I'm gonna have to pay attention to what they're grabbing. I don't want them putting rope in there. But I don't think I have a thing for them to not. I gotta be careful. Only grab wood pots that are made of stone. I don't want them bringing anything made of wood over here. What is rope? Is rope a finished good? Something is not getting done about rope. Starting to be in. Did I make more coffins? I didn't know. JMQ. Coffin. Rock. Give me 25 more coffins. Just because. Unintended, like Skyrim horses walking up near vertical slopes. I saw some crutches. Be careful. I don't know. They're not moving them out. I need to create more stockpiles somewhere. The real problem is the glitch with stock. There is a glitch with stockpiles that makes them not work correctly. That's my main issue. If the stockpiles would work correctly, I would go back to what I was doing in my earlier bases and just not even use quantum at all. But there are a whole bunch of things I'm having to do to just make them work correctly. Namely, the box bag barrel system. Box bag barrel system as far as I'm willing to go on it, is a big old glitch. It is not working the way it should be intended, and it makes the game bug out. If that were improved, I would go back to not doing any quant. Except for fish. Not gonna lie, that's one I'm just always going to use. Because it's just the simplest thing to do. Namely, just put a fish stockpile right below where the dude fishes. Because whenever the lazy assholes fish, they just dump it on the ground. If you don't do a quantum for fishing, and he fishes as much as they do here, you're gonna never have an available dwarf. Because they're all gonna be hauling those stupid fish around all day long. Just look at how much fish are in these stockpiles. If that wasn't a quantum, then I would never have a dwarf available to do anything else. Speaking of which, though, I had to do some quick cleanup. We have had 2 migration waves now, and I haven't sorted them out to what they need to be. Bone card. Is that what I call them? Yeah, I call them bone men. Or legendary, though. So you will be my legendary bone man. I'm fine with it. Brewmaster, butcher. You mean you're a survivor? I'll go down to you later. Chief doctor, 2 craftsmen. You are a decent stone craft. Do I not have a name for a stone dude? Stone grinder? I think so. The other guy, you're just generally across the board, so you're a hauler. 1 diagnoser. That is a chief doctor, and you are better at it. You are much better at it. Doctor. The other guy is going to get turned down to a nurse. Alright. 2 dire builders. Hopefully we get dwarf drowner. Elf haters. 10 farmers. No! No, 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 no. Get out of here. I don't want you guys wasting the food. The skill is very important for your farmer. The higher the skill, the more you can get out of the crop yield. I'm fine with 2 legendary farmers. I'm good with it. Fish dissector. You mean you're a fish butcher? Actually, no, you're not even that. You're the glitched out one. So no, you're a hauler. Clear him out. 3 fish butchers I'm fine with. Fishermen. God no. Get out of here. You are a hauler. You 2 are also hauler. And all that. 25 haulers. I'm not supposed to be down there yet. Elf hater. The werebear child, Aspka Obergite, has come. A large bear twisted into humanoid form. It is crazed for blood and flesh. Its eyes glow orange. Its charcoal hair is unkempt. Now you will know why you fear the night. And nobody saw it till it was in the base. I never put a new bird up. I never put a new bird up. This is a failure on my part. I take full responsibility for this. Military alert, civilian alert, go, 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 go. I need this lever pulled now. I need this lever pulled now, now. Military alerts, all the alerts. No, military alert A, you go, here. Military alert B, you go here. Unless they're outside, because they might be hunters. Is there someone outside? I don't want to have a hunter come in the back way if he's outside. I don't see anyone outside. This all comes down to... No, I'm trading with merchants! The elves are so gonna blame me! This isn't my fault! Who are you? Oh, it's one of the merchants running away. Who are you? Why are you going? What are you doing? Where are you going? Is he one of mine? Where the fuck are you going? What are you doing? Why? Why are you going out there? Who is this kid? If this dude gets injured, he's gonna catch light like bearthy. Can't like bear lycanthropy. Did you get wounded? Hey! What made you sit there and go, you know what? I'm having a real boring day today, doing nothing, being a bear, and getting paid to do nothing. I think I'm gonna go look at that werebear I heard about there. Werebears are pretty cool creatures. I bet I can pet them and get away with it. You freaking... Where is this moron? Yeah, that's someone else fighting. Elf merchant, elf merchant, merchant, elf merchant, merchant, merchant. How did this man get hurt? These are all merchant attacks. How did you get hurt? Were you already hurt and it's just never healed? Or is that recent? What are you morons doing? It does not mean run out there. I wanted you close by, not... He's like running into combat now. That is not your job. Fuck it, now they're probably injured. I wanted you to be backup, not to run the fuck out there like a moron. Grogrin's a hunter too, he's not even supposed to be there. Why are you down here? That was never my command. Yeah, you're supposed to be up here. I cancel it now, he's guaranteed to just die. Well, the bridge is up, so whoever's out there is out there. I don't care. For named dwarves, that one was Grogrin.
Hiya!
Now the human child's just gonna run away. Like nothing just happened. So here's a question. How many of my dudes are out there and wounded right now? Menephiz is probably dead. I'm not opening this door. The hospital's not... There's not a murder hospital right now. I'm not set up to do this. Of course, this gives me the idea now that I should probably set up my murder hospital. Where's the river? Murder hospital. When you want to murder the people you're supposed to treat, murder hospital, you're the way to go. Much? Okay. Okay. Now, how did I think about this before? I thought about maybe flooding this out and then draining it a different way. But wanted it to make sure it flooded below there. This is where I'm going to have a reservoir. This will be what it pressures this level. That reservoir cannot pull from... You know how long it would take to fill this reservoir? Holy crap. I'm going to have to do this in like phases. Otherwise I'm going to drain an entire river. Oh, I went to the top of the map with this. Oh, I'm a dick. Alright, so these are the 2 tunnels to fill the reservoir. Damn it. Those are my tunnels to fill the reservoir. this going north thing is not necessary. You stole all your eucalyptus is mine. It's too late. A werebears attacked the fort. What kind of werebear? Koalas are kind of bears. It did say a werebear child. It did not specify the type of bear. All we know, it was in fact a koala bear. The thing that gets me is the kid sticking around. He didn't leave the map. Normally they just leave. Look at this little asshole. I'm gonna play pretend. Alright, well he is dead. That's kind of good. Like, not even being sarcastic. Any one of my doors that ran out there and got injured, I kind of want to die right. Including a Minifizz. Can't risk that they might be a lichen. Who is this man? Elf merchant. Well, he tried. And there are a bunch of kids out here too. Are these my kids? They get hurt? He's focused on playing with his toys. This kid got hurt. Asked Abadoos. Asked Abadoos. Dwarven child asked Abadoos. He got shot? No, he got hit so hard. How did he was on the bridge. He was on the bridge and got struck by a bundle of copper bolts. So he might, you know, not be infected, but that's cool. Wouldn't the Atom Smasher work? For what, though? Because the problem is you have to get the guy in there in a particular period of time, and you don't know if he's going to transform on you. And then also, where creatures are building destroyers, so they could break open a door. Sometimes they don't, but they still have the tag. So, yeah. Cancels collect web needs to understand. First of all, while we're waiting to see if those people turn into a lichen in a month. By the way, when did we get attacked? Transformed into a human on the 27th of Granite? Basically, if we can get through Slate. We're on the 2nd of Slate right now, I think. If we get through Slate and there's no more transformations, we're good. What was I doing? Build more beds. Doing something down below. It was mining for gold. Yep, and I didn't babysit him, so there's no hole out into the big wide build construction wall. Military alert. Cancel the alert. They're not coming in. We're not going. Need that wall built before, because I think there might be a forgotten beast in that. Really rather not meet him with my face. Over the miners. Free roam. There's more gold. I need more gold. We're on the 3rd. I'm not trusting you, dude. Minifizz, you took way too many injuries to not be infected. There's no way a Minifizz. Where it strikes him with his, or did it just beat you with a shoe? His attacks, cotton shoe. You were just attacked with a shoe, you might be good. You're also very, very. Why did it have a shoe? All right, what are the things? I'm gonna look for claw, tooth, bite, strikes. Every strike was with a shoe, correct? But where's the werebear? Also, there is a combat, so the music stopped. Forget about that. In times of stress. Where's the core werebear? Child, hunter, elf, merchant. Also fighting. Was there no werebear? Did it get rid of the fact that there was a werebear because a werebear turned into a human child? Is there a human child list? Hunter, dwarven child is fighting hunter, elf, dwarven child, elf, cat, mine, king, cat, peasant. Look, it got rid of all the reports about that bear. There's no, werebear didn't exist. It's all a figment of our imaginations. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. I didn't need to try to see if I could save someone. That's where your skull. Is what I really want to do is I want to confirm about this other child. The child's in a dumb location. I'm not going to be able to get... If I lower the drawbridge, I can't get down there. This kid's in the dumbest location. Alright, new thought. Is this engraved with a masterpiece? No, it's just detail. I can do a downstairs there. Do a hatch cover, and they can't break through a hatch cover. Unless they're already on top, in which case, who cares? I have some silver. Silver hatch. I can build us. Okay, so because a hatch cover is like a door but horizontal, an enemy cannot attack up like the thing above him. Granted, I'm about to probably gonna get that proven wrong because I shot my damn bird. But to be fair, he didn't attack the ground above him. He attacked through something. Get a path to it. Can't attack. The building destroyers cannot destroy a building at Z level above. So if we have a hatch cover there, that should stop an enemy from using that. I can use that as a backup thing to let me out. Only when I get that hatch cover built. Because for all I know, at a blink of a moment, there could be a werebear there, and I want to shut that door. While I'm here, though, I should have someone squish the, what is in the refuse spot. Well, you wouldn't have been hurt. You just stood in the right place. Okay, so by the way, pause. What I'm needing to do, I'm needing to get water from there in a controlled manner to there. So that, if necessary, I can... Means, what I would actually do is, these three would be a fortification. These three would be a floodgate. And then that would be what I would use to get the... Now, if this is a path, get in, it needs to be pressured, so I can try to shoot the water out as fast as possible. If I were to do this, this is a lot of water in down here, which is not a good place. For the water to be up here, this would be a good place for it. Not quite vertical. All of these on the left and right need to be a hole. What I want to do is have all the water to be forced down to come in. You've already gone around the complicated. Okay, no. I know what I'm doing. I've already gone around the complicated thing. This is a hole, right? Let's just make the assumption that's a hole. I bring them up. So. And then do it again. all the water should be able to shoot up from the pressure. Down, I should say. Because while I want to put water down there, I want the water down there so fast it stuns whoever's down there to guarantee that they drown. I don't want them to be like, oh, look, there's some water here. I'm just going to walk out of the way. That would ruin the whole point of the water trap. Okay, no, wait. Now I've started to go stupid. Hold on, I went bad. I did this bad. I did this in a bad way. That goes up. This is true. Should have gone inwards so I could have a puddle. Not up. I need them to join. Worst thing that can happen is if a child gets infected and becomes the last dwarf, the fort will be in limbo and unable to crumble due to the child being unable to age or die of hunger or thirst. I mean, it's not even just a child, but yeah. Even a regular dwarf. Oh, I see what you're saying, because then you wouldn't be able to use the kid at all. Alright, bringing in one more. Since I apparently can see where that is with that. Now, how many Z levels do I have before I have an issue? Like it was 1, 2. Yeah, 4. I don't like that. No, that was right. There is a method to my madness, I swears. Bear with me. Where is this coming up? Other side. Perfect. Actually, really kind of perfect. Okay, so then what that means is that is there. And that is there. The one on the left has a slight issue because of the water. I could just drain that water and put wall there. We could leech from the river. And actually, we could leech off of the river all the way up to here. I'm hoping I can get these together. But isn't it? I mean, one vertical tube would still pressure all the way down anyway. I don't need it to be ramped the whole way. I did this dumb. I did that like a dumb. Hold on. Hold on. I did that like a big old dumb. Sure, I'm talking about. Hold on. This is 5 out. Go to the end. 5 out. Go to the end. Don't know why I didn't think. This should now be 10 out going to the end. Rid of all this weird shit I was doing. If you open the floodgates at the bottom and it has all of that verticality to it, even just one chunk. I don't know why I kept thinking why I was trying to do this. Like, it's not a drain. I was trying to do this like a controlled drain. The idea is that I just chunk whoever the hell is down there. Real issue is the sheer volume that it requires to fill that. Now, the top doesn't need to be like that. Actually, I should say, every level below doesn't need to be like that. If I want to generate pressure, I just need verticality to it. I don't necessarily need that amount of volume on each new layer. So this layer would be like this. 2 off, and then from here, 4 off. Might be doing too much by taking off 2 off from each side. That means that we're going to have a narrow band of 2 at the bottom. Long before we have. I do it as 2 here. Above it's 4. This guarantees that the actual tunnel has pressure. That was wrong, wasn't it? No, it is right. Guarantees that the actual tunnel has pressure. I don't care about the amount of time it takes to fill. 1, 2 off the middle, then it needs to be 3 off